Hi everyone, we are going to be working on sequences and series. And before we finished school before the lockdown, we had started on arithmetic series and we're trying to progress towards geometric series. I hope you all are well and keeping well in your bubble. So, what we need to remember is that in arithmetic series, we need to know two things. One is to remember the formula that we had done, where Tn equals a plus n minus 1d, where a is the first term and d is the common difference, and n is the number of terms. Now let's try and solve a question using this formula, Tn equals a plus n minus 1d. Find the 15th term of the series, which starts with 6, 9, 12, and 15. So 6 is your first term, and the common difference is always remember second term, take away the first term is the common difference. So that's the D, which is 3 in this case. And N is the 15th term that we are going to be finding. We had already done this, so I expect that you would know how to do them. And the answers for those are 48 and 5. What I would like to concentrate today is on finding out the sum of an arithmetic series using this formula. Sn equals n over 2, bracket 2a1, which means that a is the first term, plus bracket n minus 1, close bracket d. Again, a is the first term and d is the common difference. You can use a calculator, and I would recommend highly that you use a calculator in order to evaluate the answers for these kind of questions. So let's take an example for this one. In the arithmetic series, -3, 4, 11, and 18, find the sum of the first 20 terms. Now, usually in an instance, you would be able to keep, by doing a trial and error method, you could just keep adding on to the series and find out the 20th term. However, this is just the 20 is just an example. Sometimes you might have numbers which are much larger to find out, let's say, 110th term or an 120th term. Therefore, having a use of this formula is pretty good. You would be given this formula in your assessment, so you don't have to memorize this formula. Okay, let's figure out what is A. A is -3, D is 4, take away -3. Remember, it's always the second term, take away the first term, and since we have a negative here, two of those negatives make a positive, so D is 7 in this case. N is 20. So we plug them into the formula. N is 20, 20 over 2, 2 times A1, so 2 times -3, plus bracket n minus 1, which is again 20 take away 1, and the common difference was 7. So what I would like you to do in this one is to find out, go step by step using a calculator. First, solve this part here, which is 20 take away 1, 19 times 7. The two brackets next to one another means times, which is 133. Again, multiply those two, which is -6. Then do this part on the calculator and then times it with 10. You can now solve the worksheet in the Google Classroom and then attempt the assignment that I have set for you. The next week, we will be concentrating on geometric series. Any questions, please let me know, and I'm more than happy to answer them for you.